the most powerful or the most valuable is the blockchain that's the oldest, uninterrupted running blockchain in mankind's history. And which one is that?
Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's Bitcoin. Because what happens is artificial intelligence, if there's a scramble of these supercomputers to be the most dominant AI, it's in this artificial intelligence, this thing, this AI, I kind of picture like the Terminator, those movies, the Terminator and Skynet or something of that nature. But if I were AI, I would want to own as much pre-fork Bitcoin as I could, because that blockchain is the oldest in mankind's history. And every 30 days that goes by and that blockchain is up and running and uninterrupted, becomes more and more valuable. It's like a wine that as the wine ages, it's worth more money.
It's the most info in the history books.
Most in the history books, because every month that goes by, there's human history and data that's attached to the Bitcoin blockchain. And the older a blockchain is, the more history that's attached to it, technology, contracts, but also time. Time, mankind's history, time since 2009, time has also been attached to blockchains. Codes when it was mined, smart contracts.
Yeah.
So that the AI that controls more Bitcoin private keys will own the most important blockchain in mankind's history, but it will own data and time.
Another aspect that we can add to that is from a linear perspective. If an AI is computing an item or service with a set value quantified on a vertical plane, now we may have two items set at $10,000 a piece, and on a horizontal plane tracking a timeline, it would look at the oldest and preference the first $10,000.
That's correct. So let me this might be a crude illustration, but this might help, because I'm not as you know, I'm more of a research scientist. I'm not a tech geek, and and I don't mean that in a derogatory sense. I'm not a Bitcoin developer, but for us,
I think it's just as important to look into the social implications and the economic implications, how people are going to work with this. And what you bring up is very insightful, and I don't think enough people are looking into that direction.
no, not yet, because this is too new of a technology, and there's not enough of humanity who's wrapped their mind around this for that light bulb to go on and get that aha moment. So this interview might help people to start thinking 20, 50, 100 years from now, and then get that, oh my gosh, what Jet was talking about. Now I understand that makes a lot of sense. So this is a good way to exercise our mental capabilities as far as a future scenario, and it's good for the mind to do these mind exercises, um, to think of the what ifs, the future possibilities. So let me back up with your illustration about the two $10,000 and the AI wanting the older address as more valuable. So here's a simple illustration. You have two classic muscle cars that are on auction. Barrett Jackson or Mecum, some United States auctions. So you have two, let's say it's two 1967 fastback Mustangs, and they're the Shelby Mustangs. So both are the same color, same year, 67, and they have same options. So, automatic bucket, it's same, yeah. But both in great shape. So you tell me, out of the two 67 Shelby Mustang fastbacks, one has a serial number of 003 and the other has a serial number of 210. Which one, because these are identical cars, same year, same options, which car goes for more money? And this is historical fact. Look at auctions. Which one will go for more money?
The early numbers.
The early number, the 003. And God help you if you can find 001.
Yeah, those probably got destroyed for the most part.
Yeah. So the 003 will always sell more than the 210 serial number. That analogy might help people to understand why the older the Bitcoin, especially pre-fork with the address, that's what the artificial intelligence will be hunting down and trying to accumulate the private keys, because a Bitcoin in this illustration, that's the 003, has more data and more time attached to it than the Bitcoin that's number 210. It came later. And artificial intelligence wants to be able to control time.